For another edition of Voice of Reason, this is Jake Schwartz back here at Archbishop Ryan High School. 44-42 the final score. Back here with my good friend Izaiah Brockington. And I don't know, again, I haven't been able to read the paper. Now, were you officially named preseason Catholic League Player of the Year?
I have no idea.
Okay, because if you were, tonight your performance certainly showed you ought to be. Probably the best all-around player in the Philadelphia Catholic League. You contribute with 18 points, many of which come in the second half. Big matchup you have with Tamir Green, 16 points on his own. Your thoughts on that matchup and what it means to start off with a nice win to go 1-0 to start the year?
That was definitely a key matchup for us. In practice, that's all we focused on him, and then we, focused on the supporting guys, but we just knew that somebody was going to have to stop him, and, tonight Coach called my name, and I just had to give everything when I guarded him, 110%.
Well, you learned from a guy like Joe Ziglinski, played 4 years here at Archbishop Ryan. What has been the best part feeding off a guy like Ziglinski?
It's definitely motivation, having him coach me, because he's the only guy in here with his number retired for basketball.
That's true. So
he, I know if he sees me doing something right, I'm definitely, on my way to, being a successful basketball player. I'm that much closer to being named one of the greats to ever come out.
You probably could be. You're headed next year to the New Jersey Institute of Technology, and you and I, as you probably know, have had many discussions about where you want to go to college. NJIT brings a lot, I guess, being that they're out of the Big Sun, I believe. They're one of the top programs, really up and coming in the country. But we start really with this year. What is the goal? I would imagine it's one Catholic League game, one regular game at a time. Could this be the year for Ryan? Because you've got really a lot of the pieces with Matisse Kulachlovskis, Fred Taylor, Amin Bryant, transfer to Quillstone. Is this the year for Archbishop Ryan basketball?
Oh, yes, sir.
Why do you believe that?
Because we're talented, and our chemistry is growing every day, and we're focusing on defense. We're getting stops. This was an ugly win, but we won it the right way. We won it by defense, and that was without our offensive shots.
Oh yeah.
So when we get clicking on offense, it was our first game. I had a couple of jitters, but when we really get clicking, we're a scary team. We just got to continue to play hard and play defense.
Ryan's 1-0 in the regular season with a 44-42 win over a tough Constitution team. Izaiah Brockington, Voice of Reason, player of the game with 18 points.